Let's get it, child. My Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Lord, give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us for our sins and forgive those who sin against us. Forgive us for our debts as we forgive those who are indebted to us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever, Father. Just want to thank each and every day. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it.
Muchachos y muchachas. In the early thousands, there was a rapper. Her name is MIA, and she took the industry by storm. She came on the scene with this really popular song called Paper Planes. You guys might remember this song. It was pretty much everywhere, especially if you were on MySpace and you had these customizable backgrounds and the customizable music. If I can recall correctly.
Now, y'all make sure y'all listening up, family, because we're going to start off with her. This fit to be a little brief, but after I finish doing my little intro, after she finished talking, hey, we finna go right into a deep dive, family. So I hope you brought your snorkelers, you got your life jackets on, you got your I hope you got plenty of fresh air. So when we go down and we get right down to that surface right there, when we're breaking through that rock, right at the bottom of the water, and we're getting ready to go into a deeper dive, that y'all don't get lost, family, because when we come back up to the water, we ain't gonna stop just to let our head come up above the water, family. We need to walk on that water. We need to really take off into the air. But right now, we're gonna listen to this lady present just a little bit for us. Just a little tad bit. But y'all listen up. Listen to the name she say and listen to what she say. It's important. So y'all can get what's about to go on for the next little 30, 35 minutes. Let's get it.
Pretty much everybody had this song on their MySpace page. But anyway, and also that's a great thing to mention that, you know, social media was budding and blooming and it was starting to become a thing. And so with that being said, her style was very.
Now she's saying at the beginning of social media, so the urban chats, the MySpace is the 2012, 2010, 13 era. This is what she about to start off at. So know that there was a drastic change in the technology. Now it ain't nothing new under the sun, but what I'm saying is they rolled the technology out right at 2000. It rolled out a little bit, but in 2010, they took the technology to say, hey, we're going to give everybody the chance in their own home to be able to use more than just the AOL account, more than just the email. Like I say, I'm a 90s baby, y'all, so I just know a little more few things than, you know, some of the newer generation it is in the younger 20s or the mid 20s, but still not more than the 80s and the 70s babies. But for the most part, I can pull it together a little bit and just understand how these things flow. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Nothing, y'all. And they busted. They're in trouble. They're in trouble, y'all.
Unique and eclectic, and it was influential, I would say. Well, she had her song Paper Planes. That was a hit. She had a few other hits as well, but it was really that one song.
All
and then she kind of just disappeared away from the scene. And I always did wonder what the heck happened with MIA, because again, she could have been this next big thing, this legend, right? And she just disappeared with no real truth spoken to that. Now, recently, she took to Twitter, and she's been controversial on Twitter before, only, you know, coming out with personal things about her, like her coming out and as a Christian, as a Jesus follower. But this time she was coming onto Twitter to name big names. And this is all orbiting around her custody battle for her son. And these names that she dropped were pretty big, such as Jayz.
Hold on, who is this, y'all? Now, who this? I mean, we're going to have to walk y'all down. How is he attached to her? And then how's everybody else attached to her? Man, it's supposed to get deep right here, family.
Sarah and Claire Braufmans, and these are heiresses to the Seagrams, you know, fortune, also infamously associated with the cult headed by Keith Raniere, NXIVM. You know, the list goes on. Well, Claire and Sarah Braufmans have, I believe it's a nephew in which MIA was.
Now, y'all don't forget about the sex cults now, y'all. Y'all need to make sure. My boy Ryan Garcia, man, I'm fighting for you, big bro. Don't forget about the sex cults and the occultic sexual magical practices that they took from Antoine LaVey, that they took from Aleister Crowley, that they took from the Sumerian, Mesopotamian tablets, y'all. So some of the oldest, what they would call uniform tablets that's in the world that they can say is true and not just scribble scrabble, that they didn't been able to really study. They said go back to commit, but this is really fallen angel stuff. But at the beginning of the day, I'm telling y'all right now, your billionaires is the ones who are into astrology. J.P. Morgan, and I quote, he said, millionaires don't use astrology, billionaires do. So again, and just a little few, y'all supposed to understand that these Braufmans, one of their nephews is a billionaire, and their nephew married Miss Mia, who made, not married, he had a child with the lady who was named Mia, that she's speaking of with the paper plane. But before we go into that, I'm gonna switch it up in just a second, y'all.
At one point associated with, had a baby with, and their nephew, Benjamin Braufman, is a billionaire. Now, MIA just took Twitter by storm and basically, aired out her frustrations about this custody battle and all the strings that these people seem or allegedly are pulling to keep her away from her son. And this rabbit hole ended up connecting to other people such as the Clintons and
to the who? The Clintons. AOC. I promise, I got a picture with this same dress. This is like 2012, 2019, 21. Same dress. I'm going to have to find out if the lady named Aurora James, who ended up being with Mia's baby daddy, who is Benjamin Braufman, in the time, I think they're together right now, and she's old. It's a lot going on, y'all. They caught. Everybody getting caught up right now. I'm telling y'all right now. So it's a Rico so big that I think Rico, they've been following Rico, following Kevin Gillespie, following our notes, and the CIA and the FBI and the Grand Army of the Republic and the U.S. Marshal and everybody around the world is really trying to serve justice. They say, hey, them two brothers right there, they are getting the job done. No matter what's going on in their life, if we just sit back and look at their phone, get AI out the way, we are invading on their privacy. We will have to tell them at the end that we are so sorry that we invaded not only y'all privacy, but it was so many others, and we wasn't able to protect y'all, but it was people that was really trying to get it together from day one. Because I know it's a couple of good people that pass along and say, hey, when that time comes, we're going to need to enact justice, truth, honor. So I appreciate the people that's really taking care of the people that's off the back end, that's been empowering people like this to confuse the people of not only the Americas, but the world. But I appreciate that my Afro-American people, my people with a specific phenotype, specific genotype, are really fit to be able to see what's really going on in the real world and not be blinded by all the amusement, the enchantment, the soothsaying, and all the laughter, the Loki, the little magical chakra games that they playing with y'all with the energy to say that y'all have been entertaining demons, family. Entertaining Chris Brown, all of them, family. Usher. You hear me? You T-Pain, you Tyrese, you rap, from your In That Lee Chopper to your Gottis, your Yo Gotti, your 30 Gottis, your Young Moneybag Yo, whoever they is, family, they are, in fact, bowing down to the Ouroboros and kissing the butthole of Satan and empowering these type of people, bro, to try to push laws and enact certain type of codes and policies, stuff that's not even lawful when you understand what real law is. They are passing legal man's law and placing it over top of people like us. They really just want to get up every day, y'all, make a little money, try to take care of ourselves, and just try to come home to our kids, our family, and really stay out the way. But we have been socially engineered, ideologically subverted, and we've been indoctrinated. So usually, I ain't gonna lie, right now, it's Friday night. I know a lot of y'all right now, instead of even when y'all wake up in the morning, the next 2-3 days, y'all not gonna even want to listen to no information like this. Y'all gonna go through the next 3, 4, 5 days and the next week listening to really a bunch of mumbo jumbo that will leave you stuck on what's really going on. And if God was really trying to tell his people it's time to wake up, y'all will miss that up there, sitting up there listening to all y'all favorite people, the 85 South Show. You're looking at the Hollywood women of LA. You're looking at the what Zeus Network then brought you, what Oprah Network then brought you, what E-Net. You're looking at all this stuff that's ungodly from BET to MTV, everything that they've been showing y'all. So I'm just fit to expose it and connect with it, y'all. That these demons from the hip hop community to the Hollywood community to the political community, over there to your religious communities, whether it's the IUS, UCPK, whatever they call them, Hebrew Israelites, or the Muslim brothers, or the Moorish brothers, or whatever brothers you want to call them. Just know that these brothers are all working together from the NOI to whatever lie they done came up with to make it seem like they was good, family. It is no more. For the rest of this year, everybody that's been committing evil, y'all, shall be destroyed. So it's gonna be up to my people that's getting up each and every day. There's regular people, not these people that have sold out for the money and the fame and the fortune already. There's lower level people too. There's regular everyday people like us that have sold out. So mentally and spiritually, they will ignore and fight against this and say, "Hey, Hitler is my favorite." Barack, Nikki, every one of them. Killer Mike to T.I. to any little body they feel like they want to hold up in high regard, to your Morgan Freeman, to your this one and that one, they gonna say, "Hey man, that's my The Rock, that's my Terry Crews, African Bombada." We finna get to them, man, because y'all really have been upholding human traffickers. People who will not only destroy their family for a little piece of bread, but able to destroy your family, my family, the world, Craig. And we ain't letting it go no longer. So y'all rock with me for these next little 25, 30 minutes. And we're gonna show a little something. We're gonna bring this little, we're gonna expound on this on the next episode. And I ain't talking about Ice Cube, but they definitely hit us with a lethal injection, family. So we're gonna figure that out one day at a time, one step at a time. Let's get it. Oh my God.
Actions. So, of course, when I get this illustrated out, I'm pretty sure you're going to want to know about it. So, with that being said, hold on to your butts, secure your wigs, stay right there. We're going to go
a quick commercial break while Rico take over the show again and let y'all know that these people, as you can see, man, this is one hell of a night right here. They look so drugged out, but I'm just telling y'all right now, the connections, this is way back from 2014. That connections go further back than that, y'all. 91, 93, 94. Because we finna go right to 91 right now. But it go back further than that, family, the 80s. And then back further than that, the 60s. And so, like I said, when we finish with this, by the time we get to like the 7th or 8th episode, y'all will at least have a time of about 400 years, then connected back to what would be real time frame, which is only about 65 to 6,800 years, y'all. That's how long we done been on this earth since Adam. And within 6,800 years, family, they done came up with so many storylines that now they done fed it to the people. We are so induced with so many ways of thinking about what could be true, what's real, that we have now become into what they call the Twilight Zone or the Truman Show, or we are in the dead matrix, because as we try to think and figure out what's real, we're having a hard time figuring out what's real and what's fake. So really, we started to just rely on our own understanding of what's real and what's fake. And a lot of times that's fake as it can be, because you have no point of sensitivity. So y'all might be making a sense in this, coming from somewhere from where y'all think is a center point of life, and then going from that. But at the beginning, that center point can be a false particle, a false light, a false center. So the center that you have can really be a black hole, which will make you fall. And once that center get to falling and you get the quicksanding, then you get the spiraling and you never get to come back, family. And so I'm fit to switch it over because yeah, family. P. Diddy, all of these people, y'all, they have really bitten off the snake, family. They have bitten off what the devil, you hear me? What the devil said he had for him, you hear me? And so they didn't bit off that tree of good and evil. And they all going down. Your little Caribbean, Colombian, Dominican, Jamaican, East European, West European, your African, North, South, East to West, your Asiatic, your Arabic, your French, your Italian, your Spanish, your Germanic. Man, look here, man. You Argentinian, you Belizean, you Somalian, you Chilean, you people from North to South America, family, to all around the world. We got to stop this, y'all. This has gotten a lot of kids. Come on now, look at this. This is what they do, family. This is what they do. P. Diddy. This your boy right here, huh, P. Diddy? Jared Leto with the Hollywood complex. We're going to get to y'all in a little while, family. But understand, this all connected, family. When Rico talking and showing y'all, I'm not doing no plan, family. I'm not doing no plan. So y'all just sit back, relax, and make sure that y'all really hold on to what's going on. Because if Jared Leto is with Marina Abramovich, and Marina Abramovich is with the Rothschild that just died, then I'm just letting y'all know. If P. Diddy and him is best friends, and then P. Diddy telling everybody in Hollywood, which includes my boy Tizo, if Ace want to go, Bino, if you want to join up, I'm hollering at my people down there in that 409 right now. Gucci, Cambo, Rue, all y'all family, they want to get on the board. The highway to hell. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all don't sell out, family. If y'all saying Jet, come on now, family. Ace then went into a dead world, family, a metaphysical, allegorical world of death, sin, duality, and goofiness, y'all. And it all leads back to the trans Baphomet and all kind of stuff. So y'all might want to stop while y'all are here, family. Come on, man. You see? Now, who is this? Who this? Who is this? Who this? Maybe you don't know who this is. Who this? Inside Diddy, Doja Cat, and Richie Akiva's after party. Oh, so it's Doja Cat. You know why it's Doja Cat? Because he a cat. Geppetto. Geppetto, I know who your master is, my good fella. Geppetto, are you the cat to the crime mob mafia boss, Germanic, Austrian, Prince, King, Italian, designer, and all this, whatever you want to call itself? Look, y'all, we got y'all beat right now. Y'all have bit off into the liquor, the Seagrams, and then y'all done bit off into the designer clothing, and then y'all done bit off into the banking industry. Diddy, Jayz, Snoop, talk to me, family. What have y'all done? Jayz, Snoop, Diddy, talk to me. What have y'all done, family? Y'all done corrupted a lot of stuff, bro, from football to basketball, sports in general, family. Y'all big three, have been holding up the highest of evil and bringing in everybody as y'all been the arm of the Medici, Media, Babylonian, Median Persian Empire. They go all the way back to Babylon, family. It's time, family. Kemet is no more. Sinetta, Inky, hang it up, family. Sinetta, hang it up, family. What is you doing, family? You up there bringing your boy up. He ain't talking about nothing with your mitochondrial DNA, family. That don't add up to nothing when it's the patriarch. Y'all over there studying what the woman can do and what the woman then brought in, and y'all ain't did and studied nothing about what the real man can do and what the Father God can do. That's why y'all niggas is crazy and tripping, family. Inky, you a Mason. You know why? You ain't no real Mason. You a Freemason. You ain't the real G. GD's in the dough, family. Go to Disciples, family. I don't know what y'all doing, family, but hey, y'all going straight down the hill, family, to the abyss. Hey, oblivion is what's on the way, family. Hey, when you slide in, hit that like, subscribe, share. One thing we know, the devil don't play fair. But what else do we know? God do, family. So let's get it, man. One day at a time, one step at a time, man. Support the real, not the fake, man. Not the ones who go hate, man. Not the ones that get irate when you're trying to say what's real. You hear me? So that's why the real go link while the fake sink, man. Let's get to it, man. Holla at your boy. Hey, man, what is this? Inside Jared Leto's massive $5 million Hills compound that used to be World War II military base. Hey, family, when we really break this all the way open, y'all, because I'm trying to not dog walk y'all. I'm trying to really slow walk y'all right now. Because Rico be, I be speed talking, speed running, speed learning, Speedy Gonzalez, man. Speedy Rico Gonzalez, man. So I'm trying to give y'all a chance to slow down and really understand what's going on. But at the beginning of the day, if P. Diddy is at this top military, because this is a top base. When this base was going on, they said this base pumped out the most film known to man, family. And after they pumped out all this film, family, they turned into a retreat for celebrities, a drug rehab, and then it went over to being Jared Leto. Now let me repeat that again. It turned into a retreat for celebrities and a drug rehab. Which one of your favorite entertainers went to a drug rehab or a retreat from about 2014 to about 2017, 18 before Jared Leto about it? Y'all need to understand what really is going on, family, what's really happening, family. These people will sell y'all out and resell you and sell you again, family. Man, it's some wicked. It's wicked, family. It's wicked. I'm telling y'all, it's wicked now. Operation Hollywood now. This is the same. What they say, how the CIA created the MK7, LSD, hippie movement in Laurel Canyon, Lookout Mountain. This is only about Mr. Gillespie. It's only about 15, 20 minutes from you. Then they got the social, I wasn't talking about the Church of Scientology, big bro. I'm talking about they have another studio, another complex, industrial, laid out with acres of land that's probably above and below, underground. So they mean they got an underground complex with it. And what they are doing, in fact, they call it Scientology. But what they're doing is making people think that they are being abducted by aliens. But in hindsight, they are being gang stalked by people who have been taught by the hermetic, transhumanistic, AI, man mixed with woman and Baphomet on the inside to the out agenda of we have to control the narrative and control the people to where they never wake up. So we got to keep the people going out, going to the hookah lounge, getting up on Instagram, twerking and showing their breasts, getting the men going to the gym. Then they're just walking around with their boxes on like Wiz Khalifa and shit like that, even with their kids on camera. Down there naked on camera with their kids. We got the women breastfeeding on camera. We got the women doing all. We got these men who then turned into gay men, and all on camera right now for not only the children to see, but the whole world to see in every social media they get. Hey, social media is so wicked right now, y'all. I don't know what y'all seeing on y'all algorithms, but I know y'all are living in a world of hell, family, when y'all get on y'all social media. Then when y'all open up your Instagram, your X, your from BitChute to Rumble to whatever social media you got, from Facebook to Snapchat, if you are following the wrong things, and if you liking the wrong things and reposting the wrong things, your algorithm is in fact full of sin and death and confusion and confinement. No matter how pretty you look, what they say, no matter how much makeup you put on that motherfucking pig, you hear me, until you fry that motherfucker with bacon and you leave the assalamu alaikum and you have a dinner with God and you say, hey, God, you are the Father, you are the only one, then I'm telling y'all right now, y'all are spinning in circles, y'all. Y'all are spinning in circles thinking that these people ain't ahead of the game so much that they will tell somebody like Ryan Garcia, hey, even though you said we did all of that, and that's true, you get up there and you make the people think that was all a lie. And guess what the people think? Oh man, I can't wait to Adrian Bronner, man. Hey man, Miles Haney, man. What he talking for Devin for? Oh man, maybe he need to talk for Devin. Devin don't know what he talking about. Hey man, you know who we really need to fight is this light skinned leprechaun of the Irish looking motherfucker who ain't even got really no pigmentation in his skin. Oh no, he need to fight over it. You know what? He just need to sit down, Ryan Garcia. And the whole time, Ryan Garcia, who ain't even black, who ain't even Afro-American, who ain't even the real Jew, the real Hebrew, the real Israel, is fighting as hard as he can after having 16 million, because I thought he had 16 million followers on Instagram, but all of a sudden it went to 10.3. So I'm very confused because I thought I seen 16.3, and then today it said 10.3. So maybe I just looked at that wrong. I didn't get the screenshot, but maybe I'm tripping. Hopefully I got that screenshot. But I think they took 6 million followers, but maybe I'm tripping, bro. I could be tripping. But for the most part, we ain't even gonna worry about that. But I know social media and the cybernetics has been working with Dianetics and attacking the people, not only through the computer, but in the spirit and in the physical with the gangs, and it's over with, y'all. And so I'm for to show y'all how people like Diddy, Jayz, Snoop have been exiting, crossing out multiple of people. That your Dutch pirates like Amal Noah got my boy Tizo, because by the way of Ace want to study the music business, like Jazz and the Drew Hill, and how when you listen to Cisco and you listen to Woody tell it, that when Woody talk about Jazz, he say Jazz knew the music business. When he went in and talked to the record execs and stuff, none of them really knew what the hell was going on, but Jazz. Jazz sold them out, family. So Big Jazz that got the nice voice and sing on Drew Hill, he knew everything about the music business to get all of them in the door. He initially sold out all his partners, family. So when you look and you see what's the dude who sung the hooks? I can't think of his name, but he looked like a warlock and like a mage, and he got the long hair with the dreads. Family, he looked so dark, family. He looked just like what Ace is gonna be, but he looking like the male version of Erykah Badu by Cuckoo. Because Erykah Badu is damn show crazy. I'm gonna tell you that for shit show. I don't know how y'all holding her down, goddamn me. Y'all need to leave her evil ratchet ass. I can't look. Let me tell you, however old she is, if she getting up there on stage and she having her ass all the way out and she can sing that good and she got all that money, then I'm telling y'all, that's the best way to be an enchanter, an amuser, a harlot, a witch, a trickster, a Jezebel, because that's all she is. Tizo, I'm so sorry, brother, that they sold you out, bro. I'm fighting for you, bro, because I know you don't want to be part of this, bro, on the deep down on the inside. I can hear it in your voice, bro. When I go back and listen to your interviews, bro, and I hear the way you was talking right before you left Beaumont in 2019, 2020, and hear how you been talking since you've been going to LA, bro, that's cold, bro. I cannot believe that my people would sit back and hear that you under the LSD, the drug-induced, CIA, MK Ultra mind control, and y'all sitting back and thinking my boy Tizo doing the best thing he can be doing, and y'all sitting back laughing and applauding and liking, even if y'all like, man, that shit look crazy or whatever, but I'm still gonna like it because somebody, man, knowing this shit looking a little wicked, and y'all just sitting back, living on through y'all lives, rather than send y'all kids into whichever way to get to that level. Because like I said, there's so many ways you can paint that pig, but it's still that pig, family. So it don't matter what occupation, what lifestyle you may live, which way you might try to live your life. If you're not trying to really honor God and keep God first and stay out the way, y'all really have been falling right behind the devil and getting into what the devil has put up here as like a lane for y'all to travel, and y'all went right down that lane. God calling y'all off the walk, because there's so many pathways, but it's one straight and narrow path. You hear what I'm saying? Do y'all understand me? So Sunday, even though Sunday is a pagan worship day, and Saturday may be the real Sabbath right now, but I'm not sure what day is the real Sabbath. But it's to say that y'all all get up on Sunday after sinning all through the week and still sin on Sunday, even after y'all get a little church. But y'all not fighting for what's real. That's the main thing. After all that sinning and grinning and trying to get some Lord so you can continue on winning or doing whatever you're doing, it's to say that y'all not fighting for the little kids like my boy Ryan Garcia. Y'all not fighting for the ones who was hurt at 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 years, 9, 10 years old. That's really screaming out for help, that'll put it up on the ones who really came into their life to be good, and by the people that's bad in their life to tell them, hey man, because they're good and because they got the real true light of God, we need to take them down because we don't need them to stop what we got going on. So a person that's really been hurt by the same people that's trying to make them go hurt others, come on now, what y'all fighting for? What y'all standing for, man? Support the real, or you are supporting the fake and the phony. And that means you are supporting Satan, his lies, his deceit, and his kingdom and dominion of confusion and principalities and spiritualities of mankind, of people that need to be condemned, family, forever. You know what I'm saying? So y'all don't want to take off them. Y'all don't want to keep biting off the tree of good and evil, y'all. Y'all don't want to keep biting off the tree of knowledge, y'all. It's a good day and it's a good night. And it's going to be a good morning to say, hey, Father, I repent. And I really want to start learning and understanding what your will is and understanding what's really going on. So let's get to it, family. I want to go ahead and bring up P. Diddy. I don't even want to finish this right here. We'll get back to that. That was enough right there for y'all to know about Operation Hollywood. And so we're going to bring it back to Puff Daddy, because Puff Daddy, y'all, now, let me bring this up. We're going to read this first real quick. So let me present this so y'all can understand and feel me where I'm coming from and see and hear that these people have been committing murder and rituals at the highest level with everybody in attendance, family. And when you can see, just like when you go to a Rock Nation brunch and you got everybody at the Rock Nation brunch, and when you get to the Rock Nation brunch, you're the only one that's not included on the plan to kill you and harvest your energy and your ideas and everything you stand for, then it makes you think, y'all, what have y'all been sitting and standing back and watching this whole time, family? What have y'all been allowing to go on right in front of our faces, y'all? I can't stand for it no longer. I can't get up a day in and a day out no longer to look and see that stuff like this has been going on since 1980, since the 70s, since really before then, bro, because ain't nothing new under the sun. So when you think about your Roman Coliseums and your sports and how they use mirth and Mithras to try to conjure up energy and frequency so they can empower themselves and these fallen angels, then you will understand why Travis Scott and why when Tizo touched down, put Travis Scott and this girl named Jazzy Black and all these people that celebrate Travis Scott, bro, y'all are giving away an energy to demons, family. Why would you want to give your energy away to a demon, family, that kills children, family? So many people was killed at Travis Scott. So many kids was killed at P. Diddy City College event, family. And then what's crazy is 3 teens was killed in the same year that I believe P. Diddy had his. So on January 18, 1991, 3 teens killed when the crowd at AC/DC concert rushes the stage. In 1979, 11 people killed in the Cincinnati, and they crushed to get inside for a concert by The Who. I don't know who The Who is. Sound like the World Health Organization to me, because they know how to set up and kill them up for sure. But it say fans dying and they crushed at a celebrity basketball game was the latest incident in which people were killed or injured in a stampede to see musicians. That's P. Diddy event, y'all. So that happened, I do believe, in 1991 over there in New York. It was a college facility, really an old church too. That's one thing that y'all don't understand too. Let me tell y'all about this, and that's why the Coliseums even too is important. These are old amphitheaters, family, and the amphitheater, what was really important is the sound and the energy that's being used and pumped out. It's really, man, y'all really have been bringing in energy to the principalities up above, the princes of the air that's serving Satan and the evil agenda, y'all. That the energies and frequencies of like the 444 base level is powered up by the enjoyment and the amusement of what y'all see right here in front of y'all, family. And so therefore, that's why Rico is steady fighting, because it's not that I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, I know. I'm not no fool. God didn't raise no goofy, family. Like I said, I might have went through what I went through and made my mistakes, but he allowed me to be able to go through that furnace and gave me a chance through my free will to come back to him and say, God, if you is real, I want to first be able to learn how to heal myself so I can be able to come and know that you healing me too at the same time. Because if I'm able to heal myself mentally, emotionally, and in the physical, then I know it's by through you. So I know you are the great healer, the great merciful one, the one who will give you everything that you need so you shall not want for anything, family. Do you understand me? So it's 2 people killed at this metal thing, and then 2 people killed at another public enemy. Come on now. Public Enemy, Fight the Power, Nashville, bro. This ain't nothing new, bro. These people have sold out. Professor Griff, come here, bro. Come here, boy. Bring your little bald head, little who that is? For Run DMC, you little hermits looking, bro. You little Master Roshi looking at, boy. That's who y'all is, bro. You little Master Poe head at, boy. Y'all really black. That's who Master Poe is. Commit. That's when you're black in the spirit. You're so damn black in the inside, you're black on the outside, family. You have become this dark, family. Not brown skin, melanated, red skin. You're black, family. Black. No matter what you look on the outside, what A-Ron said, a blackie is what you is, family. So let's listen to what P. Diddy really, I don't know. Let's listen to how you can tell that this is a pre-planned event when you hear people like African Bambaataa and the people from like the conscious community of the 90s talk about how they already predicted. So this is how you bring in pseudoscience years later to the communities of 1999, the 2000s, 2010, 2020, when you let people believe that these people are prophets, or they really people who really conscious, and through all they hermetic, alchemical, Egyptian, Grecian, sexual, occultic, magical, magic, masonry, Freemason, BS they've been doing to receive this knowledge. Because I'm telling y'all, everybody that's inclusive in those conscious communities, all they doing is learning from the people that are doing the most sickest stuff to kids, to women, to men, family, to animals. You hear me? So they got the oldest information that's known to men and women, and all they doing is just handed it to them. That's all you got to do, is hand it to them and say, hey, sit here and study this one subject out of these 1 million subjects, and this one subject can pay and help you live for the rest of your life and pay for your stuff for the rest of your life. But what you have to do is give up your ass and give up your mind and put your ass in there and put your head down to where you turn everybody else upside down and listen to you, because you're going to bring a little truth. But with that 1 to 2% of truth that's so amazing to them, 98% of death, sin, and hurt and pain and confusement and confinement is coming with it, family. Enough to make y'all deflect from the truth in your own times when y'all ain't even doing nothing. There's a lot of times through these next year that y'all gonna be by yourself with 5, 2, 3 minutes, 2, 5, 10, 30 seconds is long enough, y'all, to think about one thing and say, damn, is that true? Is that real? Did them people really do that? Is that what's really going on? And for y'all to deny it or just let it steamroll off y'all mind and spirit, then that is to why real kids of all cultures are being trafficked right now. And y'all will go and vote for somebody again like Joe Biden or Hillary Clinton or your AOC or your Barack Obama or his wife or they kid, all of these people being foreigners to America and not really having no American values of what the real American dream, which is really in God's land. You got to do better than what's going on around the world where they would enslave you and send you around everywhere that you need to go to indoctrinate and ideologically subvert and social engineer anybody who they feel like is their enemy, family. And you will kill and hurt and murder them too. So let's get it, family, because we got to stand against this. Let's listen to Van Silk, one of their prophets who I guess they might have held up for a while. I don't be going to study these people, but I realize this is the precursor to Sinetta, Brother Polite, Jamal Rashad Jamal, 19 Keys, you earn your leisure, all your little people that's talking in the community of consciousness and business and all of that stuff, bro. They bit off of Madame Blavatsky, Antoine LaVey, Aleister Crowley, all of the oldest families that practice evilness, family. That's what they do, family. Let's listen. You say, hold on, wait. My bad. I ain't even presenting it, y'all. Let me present that. Let me present that, y'all. Huh? We started rap. Nah. This how fast when you do your homework, you see how fast people tell. They've been telling.
Now, Van, how did you know that that was going to end up violently?
Now, what he talking about is hip hop pioneer Van Silk predicted the 1991 City College tragedy. This why they scrub the internet, family, because when you sit back and you look and you really do your homework and research, you'll realize, family, them Diddy parties, them freak offs, them daddy houses, them studio sessions with Beyonce and Jayz, and how you can get into these camps, y'all. They call them camps. How they say they'll bring kids from the inner city to their little hip hop camps, or they music camps, or they dance camps, or they art camps, or they we trying to teach you about crypto, or we trying to take you to, around the country, to Africa, Germany, wherever, the world. Bruh, this has been human trafficking at its finest. So y'all need to wake the hell up. We only fit to be here another 15 minutes, but y'all need to stay up with me tonight, family. I thank God for all the ones that is able to hear this message that either stayed in the house and they chilling with their family or their loved ones, or they really cooling, or the ones that is go come back and listen to this in the morning or tomorrow evening, or whenever y'all catch it, and y'all understand, share, like, subscribe, because we're getting live before and after 5, and we doing it on God's side, family. That's it. I'm on God's side, family. The devil, Satan, duality, or whatever else come with that polytheistic thinking, I'm monotheistic with my Father, family, and we're gonna keep it real, because people like this, look, another wide nose brother, family. I'm gonna tell you right now, you wise nose brothers is not the Jews, the Hebrews, the Israel. You are Ishmael. You are Esau. You are Cain. You are the Canaanites family, the Amorites family, the Menelek family, Menelek family, MLK. You're Baal, your Moloch children family. You hear me? Japheth, Ham. That's who y'all is, family. So that's why y'all easily get into all of those different belief systems that I'm showing. Because, hey, ladies, I got a show for y'all. And I'm whooping up on the conscious community, which is all the men and the trans, the Baphomet, and the women over there too. But specifically, I got that for my women, a show. So y'all tuning in either tomorrow or Sunday morning, I believe. So y'all tuning in that, y'all, because I'm gonna walk with y'all to show y'all, man, so we can be able to really repent and come out of this and really be able to have a chance to go back to God, y'all. Because if we don't do it, if we don't get a chance to wake up and realize what's going on, then who gonna help us if we don't help ourselves and help heal and build the ones around us? You feel me? I love y'all, family. Even if I don't know you, family, even if you are hurting people, family, I might not like what you're doing. I might hate it with an envy, family. I might hate it with a passion, but I still love the people and saying, man, I hope y'all able to get together and forgive not only yourselves and come up out of this madness, family, and repent, but for the ones that's around y'all might have led astray, family. It's that time.
Experience about being in the business
End up violently. Now, Van, how did you know that that was going to end up violently?
experience about being in the business since rap first started in '73.
Now, when you look at his motherfucking eyes, his eyes are flying all around the screen. He lying, bro. He lying. Put him on the polygraph. He lying. You lying, bro. You lying, bro. But he gonna drop a little truth at the same time. But he lying though. He don't want to tell you the truth to say, hey, we all get back in these dark rooms, put the red light on, freak on each other, man, woman. Man, it's cold, bro, that they got children around these things, family. That's why I say wickedness must be stopped, family. Because I can't get up each and every day knowing that y'all getting ready to watch fight, hookah line, football, basketball. Y'all waiting on March Madness, this one and that. And that's all by all worship. Ishtar. Y'all ready for Easter? You ready for your Valentine's Day, this holiday, St. Patrick's Day, May 5th? You ready for your gay pride, your LGBT, your all ladies pride, your all men pride? This shit is whack, family. Protect the kids, man. What the hell is y'all doing?
In 73. I mean, I have to owe it to this man sitting here since rap first started in 73. I mean, I have to owe it to this man sitting here over here, Africa Bambaataa.
Where's he?
Who
Stand, please.
Initially started rap music.
African nasty bum bottoms, family. There he is right there. A beastly fella. This big gorilla, large head, yarmulke cap wearing, black. You see why it's black though? He ain't gonna wear that white one. He might do sometime, but this is the black skull cap of death. He is fact of skulls and bones. A Nazi member at his finest, a black Nazi right here. This is what you would call that. He is in fact Antoine LaVey, Aleister Crowley. He is your OG Sumerian, your OG Kemet, your OG Grecian, your OG Egyptian, your OG Phoenician. This is one of these right here, family. The one who has bit off all mystery religions, the Kabbalion. It is dwelling within his heart and in his spirit and his mind, boy. I can tell you that for sure. If they had a clear image of this boy, y'all would think that was Cool Joe, family. You would know that this was the three-headed dog called Cerebrus, family. But it's all on one head, family. So it is demons and legions inside this man. So he will hurt and try to break and try to manipulate you into, man, selling yourself out, family. So you don't think the people up under him, P. Diddy, Russell Simmons, all these record execs, you don't think they came up under him? Because I'm saying that all the other people, the Jews and stuff, is who taught them. But everybody is black and melanated and stuff like, you don't think that they accidentally, not accidentally, man, it's cold, bro, that they were forced to do some of these same things and put people into the same positions that he maybe was taught to put in, unfortunately, as a child. But some people get older and then go search for this because they want to be rich and famous. So I can't have excuses for everybody, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Some of y'all really went willingly into the devil, and unfortunately, y'all gotta suffer y'all consequences. So listen up. And that's what I'm saying. You see all them praises and applause. What if they was like, woo, 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 woo. Hey, that's my boy. Hey, man. Oh, even if you at home, man, African Bambaataa, man. If I would have never started listening to Tupac if it wasn't a big. So you holding people in high esteem. So when people hear you talking about somebody, they'll easily start there like, oh, well, dang, they said that person was good. They said that person was cool. And then in hindsight, you all end up leading people astray by helping them think that somebody who was really wrong, somebody's spirit you did not test. It is called testing the spirit, family. You must test the spirit. Be ye wise as a serpent, kind as a dove, militant and vigilant. Right now, Sinetta, you see that right there on his chest? That's what Sinetta has on his studios. His Sinetta Studios, his House of Conscious. Yeah, Sinetta. I know why they took your page down. Yeah, brother. Yeah, they on your head, brother. It's going down. Human trafficking, bro. This is a stop the human trafficking channel, family. This is a non-rapist channel, family. This is a non-predatory channel, family. I'm against it all, family. We're against it all. Usury, family. To take advantage of people, family. Pyramid schemes, family. We're against it all. We stand against it all. You hear me? Everything must revert back to the people and the true landowners of this world, family. Back to God, family. Y'all finna give it all back, family. One day at a time, one step at a time. But I'm telling y'all, Babylon is falling. Come up out of her.
We got to understand that rap has been closed out.
What did you tell the Daily News? Tell me specifically, what did you say?
Trying to get a message out to the kids to come in peace, you know, because we haven't had big events in New York besides the last one I did at the Ritz in October. And rap hasn't been in any big venues. So when you bring in something with all
now, I'm telling you, the people that's listening to this brother and take him serious is more wide-nosed people like him. More goofy, lame eye. My eye barely can have control of itself because even when I am telling the truth, I done did so many bad things that professor done taught us they have squiggly eyes, family. So that's why when they talk about the kids that got adrenochrome and their eyes start getting black and all this stuff, that's because they have been doing so many wicked things that they themselves start looking like creatures of the abyss, Lord of the Flies, family. I just listened to how Inky explained, and no, that the Sabians and the Nasir of the Muslim and the Quran, that they made a pact and a contract with Israel up under God. So that's why they believe in Allah. But they broke the covenant with Israel, which probably was to sell us out. Rafis Story movement, all of that, y'all sold us out, bro. Marcus Garvey, y'all sold us out, bro. Haile Selassie, y'all sold us out. And after that, y'all became the Moorish monkey, the Muslim Moors of the world, family. A corporate status under the biggest Moor of the world, the Pope, family. And so it's a lot to be tied into with the Warburgs, Sony, Pink. But I just want to make sure that we start off to let y'all know how much sin and hell these people been causing since they first came in the industry, family. And I'm just starting with the major players, because if I went into Heavy D, if I went into Andre Herrera, if I went into this person and that person, we'll be here all day. So I want to stick with major players that's more recent, and then how it goes up the ladder, comes down the ladder a little bit to a little more recently. So y'all bear with me though.
The nature of the stars that's going to come here during the holiday period, the kids want to go out to see them because they don't have a chance to see them but on MTV or BET. And the bottom line is, you know, rap music is taking a pretty bad beating because of the fact that people don't tend to listen to it. They downgrade
foreigners
in the black ghettos, and it's making billions of dollars.
And so they be knowing this, bro. Like, he explaining that he know about the genocide of the black people in America, but guess what? They don't care to fix it. They just want to get enough money to send themselves back home so they can go to the club, pop bottles, do bottle wars with P. Diddy and them at this time. They want to hit the clubs, hang out the windows, go to the beach parties out there in St. Thomas. They want to do this, do that, snort coke, do LSD, all this little weird shit. While the real people, the real prisoners of wars, not all these other black melanated people, but the real prisoner of war in America are being trampled on, family, having to depend on government subsidies and government assistance, family, because they tell us to pull ourselves up by the bootstrap through their schooling. But the whole time we're going through riots in the 80s, we're going through the war, drug on crimes, we're going through the 94 crime bill with Joe Biden by way of these people being their paid actors. So everything that's going on at this time is people like this that's getting on the forefront that say, hey, let's fight the movement, fight the power, Black Power movement, Martin Luther King, Black Panther. All of these people are tied in, family, all paid actors. And that's why it must be exposed, from Malcolm X to Frederick Douglass to your Harriet Tubman to your Rosa Parks. All of these people are more foreigners than anything. Germanic, Spanish, Italian, French, Arabic, Asiatic, Islander, Somalian. I was just saying, they not from America. So y'all must stop, family. And a lot of y'all, I love y'all, fuck with y'all. I grew up with y'all in school, family, but y'all not American. So we need to start really listening up to what God really trying to show the people. And if y'all really love y'all kids, if y'all love y'all family, then y'all will be trying to get the Afro-Americans back, or it's really owed to them. And it's a reclassification from being black and dead status to from being African American, and we not from Africa, bro. You hear me? That's all incorporated statuses. Those are not even the real names of all of these places, family. It's crazy. We need to stop it right now, because bug-eyed, wide-nosed people like this, I can't. You got a cool head, but a lot of these other people got some large-ass heads, family. You can tell that their head is full of air, and that air in there, shit. That's that air that's floating around in here, family. That's that air, so it's so cold, family. It's so cold that it makes the words that come off your mouth sound like Edgar Allan Poe, family. You have now become your own what's that little name? That Helter Skelter, family. Helter Skelter. You hear me? Man, y'all dead on the inside, family. No!
Out here that doing these big venue concerts are white promoters.
Not so in the City College case.
But the City concert are white promoters. The majority of promoters out here that doing these big venue concerts are white promoters.
Not so in the City College case.
But the City College kid was lack of experience. You know, bottom line.
See, now when we really break this down, now he's saying most big hip hop and R&B events, now listen to this, from the 80s leading up into the 90s, was promoted by white people. So that means Jews, your German, whoever you want to call them. They were promoted. So that means nobody had enough power in the black community to host and hold their own events until P. Diddy. And then people, I guess, maybe LL Cool J and Public Enemy might have been some of the first ones, Run DMC, maybe, but still, they might have been subservient up under. So P. Diddy, y'all, literally might have been the pioneer of promoting the first in a long time event in the musical status. Because again, Marcus Garvey and Hollis a lot, all of them was already doing their own events. But it was up under the white people. Just know that even if they held their own event, it was paid for by people like Walter Plecker, Charles Darwin, Jack Parsons, your Teslas, your Einsteins, your Roosevelts, all your presidents and governmental entities at that time would have empowered the people who would have had the power to be the mediums, because a medium again is a what you use to get to the other side. So if you stuck on one side, maybe your message is stuck. Maybe your idea, well, you would use a medium to be able to get it out to the whoever's on the other side, whether it be your dog, whether it be the world, whether it be you trying to get it into maybe trying to transmute it from words into paper, but you got to use a medium that's called maybe a computer. So your words being typed into a computer and then put into a piece of paper, there is a medium, the computer being a medium. So I'm gonna teach y'all. Rico ain't dumb at all, family. Let's get it.
Everyone is to blame in this.
Okay, wait a second.
Everyone is to blame, except the good people of America.
Society, everyone's to blame. But wait a second. You called the Daily News because you felt that this particular event, because of a pent-up demand or whatever, was going to result in a tragedy. You said it. Did you say it because you knew that rap and violence are inextricably interwoven?
It's not rap and violence. It's the chemical imbalance of a lot of these rap fans who.
Now they know about the alchemical. You hear me? They know about the alchemical principles, family. They know about the hermetics, family. They know that they music and them frequencies, and that the CIA and the government changed the frequency of music, family. We're gonna get into the study of it. But I want to make sure I'm walking y'all down to it. When I get into the science and the math of it, and we still talking about the hip, that I don't lose y'all, family. So know that these people who will be your today shamans, even though that they do music, they're called a shaman. They are really your today's monks, because the ones who go into the priesthood of monks are really the people who go against God, family. Because by law, when you look up what a monk is, and the people who go into secularism and cut themselves off from the world and from God, they are the ones who become your neo-pagans, your neo-fascists, they are the ones who come in with the age of enlightenment, family, because they feel like they went into the Buddhist priests and this one of the Hindu, and they go really back to the Babylon, because not only the Buddhist priest temple, the temple of Sumerians or these Egyptian, the old pyramids, family, would be a temple too, family. So that's why Cat Williams said what he said over on Joe Rogan, family. So again, these people know what's going on, y'all. I'm telling y'all, they know.
Who don't have respect for the work that these rappers are doing. A lot of rap
chemical imbalance.
Yes, I mean, when I'm talking about drugs, kids that don't believe
LSD, perk 30s, your 4 bars, your fentanyl, whatever, the speed, your ice, your blues, everything that they made from the 60s, family, because all these drugs was being held and created by the CIA, the FBI, the government around the world. They were trying to do their best to make sure they came up with whatever drugs they could do to hit the Afro-American people, because they are the main people that got to stay enslaved, y'all, and stay dumbed down and just be laughing and sitting up as this minstrel show of blood, death, worship to the black sun and the blood moon, family, and the worship of dead, sacrifice of kids and your family members, and this one and that one, family, right there in front of their face, that they will laugh, sit, enjoy, and amusement and enchantment and clap it up. That's what is about with the alchemical principle, family. And we're gonna learn more about that even more over on my the metaphysical channel, that I'm bringing all the metaphysical and the allegory out back to God, and just showing y'all that the people that then bit off over into that new age religion and teachings and math, they said come back from the old age, but we just had it confused for a while, and now we just not getting it back and understanding it's really nothing but the devil, family, and duality. It's rooted in duality, rooted in paganism, rooted in the devil, family. And so if it's rooted in there, that means it's in your root too. So you don't want to get your rooted patootie whooped up because you've been serving Satan, family. It's time to repent and come back to God, y'all. One day at a time, one step at a time.
Even rappers, believing what they're saying, the hard work that we put into this music. Okay, you can have 30 or 40 kids that just want to come there to rob somebody.
Speaking of which, I want you to take a shot of Mr. and Mrs. Dargan. It was their son.
Foreigners, family, foreigners. Y'all would call them black in America, African Americans. Let's fight together. but they have a whole family outside America. They don't care about the Afro-American Negro and they plight and themselves getting pulled up by the bootstrap family. They don't care, family. They do not care. I'm telling y'all. Some people got a little heart, but most of these people right now in 2024, y'all, that is these descendants of these foreigners, they might have cared in the 60s, 70s a little bit, but in the 90s, 2000s, family, they start pumping them up with so much music and movies and all type of little stuff that if y'all can say in 2024, y'all better can slow down and even watch a little bit of truth. And I'm telling y'all right now, in 5 minutes of me talking, I can hold the most truth in the world in just a 5-minute conversation that will forever it's a priceless and timeless convo in less than 5 minutes. I can go to my Instagram and my Facebook page right now and hold a 10-day lecture just off my Instagram page, just probably going up to with 15 to 20 pictures and with a couple of slides that's on each picture. That's crazy, family. A 10-day, and I'm saying 10 days, I probably can hold it for at least a year, family, just off of 15 posts on my Instagram page. That is quite alarming to know that, first of all, that's how smart the real Afro-American man and woman can be under God by learning for themselves under God and not letting nobody lead them away from God just because they heard a little something that might have been true. So there's plenty of stuff I heard that somebody said was true, but I also knew that they was the devil and they was split mind and had a split tongue. So I just left them where they was and took what they said and then we'll build on it. Man.
Who was robbed, I mean, aside from Christina's son, Darren, their son was robbed. You know how they found out? His dead body was robbed. They found out when they got a call on a charge that was made for over $100. What was it, at a restaurant? What was it? Is that, yeah, restaurant. All right. And Mrs. Dargan said to the caller, my son didn't make that charge. My son. Now.
So again, family, they got people who will lose family members, y'all, who will see their families go out and sell out, y'all, who will see real evilness going on in the world, y'all, and still sit back and watch and let it happen to their family members, y'all. They would get up on their TV and cry and boo-hoo and say, hey, you know, help me, go fund me. Hey, you know, I feel like I did my best. And in hindsight, y'all, they really just led the people astray themselves. I really left them out to the wolves and never really loved and cared about them, even though they might have changed their pampers and been down their life the whole time up until the point of them going to jail or down into this lifestyle of hell on earth or just even into death, family. That in hindsight, all that love they said they had for him was really fake love. And it was rooted in duality and bro, like, man, just listen to P. Diddy, family. You're going to understand what I'm saying. Y'all go understand, family, that these people are really wicked. And if you ain't testing the spirit, then you just letting really anything fly over your head and in your spirit and in your mind, and you holding it for granted. So this is an interview right here with P. Diddy and Mace. This before Mace quit and he said he went to the church. What I want y'all to notice about this, y'all, is Tizo Touchdown. Many people are going to listen to, but Tizo Touchdown is talking just like this, family. That really in hindsight, when you see that P. Diddy barely let this boy talk, because there's everybody that's around this show, they are inclusive on knowing that if P. Diddy brought this young man into the game, then P. Diddy was to put him on and sell him out to where everybody like Roseanne and everybody, they will be able to get benefits just off of him before he died and after he died. Everybody, this is the way that this goes. To where, again, when y'all think about the Rock Nation brunch and all of this, and all of these things that's going on, these P. Diddy parties, and then when people getting sacrificed at the Bohemian Grove or wherever they're getting doing these rituals at, that all of this energy and the information is being used with these people who are in these inner circles that pass it along to their lackeys at the lower level or whatever. So that's why y'all done seen people living at the lowest level go out and scream that this shit is really happening. And when they die, people are just right off as they was crazy, or they was drugs. And then you see the video that they had that really exposed that they wasn't like that. That'll get erased from the internet. So it's all been exposed now, y'all, to where y'all won't have to deny no more. But just listen to how evil P. Diddy is. And then I want y'all to hold this right now, because when we get back into that young lady at the beginning of the video that was bringing up Jay-Z, Nixon, and how I brought in Jared Leto, how I showed in the Hollywood complex, and how I'm tied in with Scientology and the U.S. government and the oldest bankers and the genocide and the Holocaust and the enslavement of Afro-Americans and their stolen identity, and how they became dead 13th, 14th Amendment citizens, and how they've been put into a minor estate, a life estate. So they have to have a public defender, a lawyer over them, and they shouldn't even need a lawyer because they are men and women under God. And so therefore they supposed to hold the law and hold their own trustees accountable. And they're supposed to be the ones to what's the word I'm looking for? Administrate the law with the people. They supposed to be administrators to the administrators, because we are the creators, let me say the beneficiaries of the trust. So that means our forefathers would have been the ones to create their trust. So how are we going to be able to be beneficiaries and fiduciaries over the trust if we don't know what the hell is going on and written within that trust? So it's that time to wake up, y'all, because all of these people are eating off us being dead and us being lost in the sauce, y'all. From every, I'm talking about from football to the basketball to the boxing, the Hollywood to the music to the banking to if you want to create water, you want to do your makeup or whatever. All of these people are eating off of this, family. That's why social media has become what it's came, because it's like a world where you will get so lost up in your own world, you won't see what's right in front of you. And that they created this for you. It started off good, but it's created for you to really fall off into the abyss of confinement and confusion, to where you will get up and listen and learn from people that's really evil all day, every day, and not think twice about it. That's crazy.
Back with Puffy Combs and with Mace, and you guys, you bet the hottest guy's going today. How must that feel at 26 and 19 years old?
I mean, we feel blessed. We, thank God for everything. We constantly pray and know that He.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. The way he took that breath, that just reminded me of Mayweather. Mayweather's so out of breath right now. He been on that adrenochrome and trafficking kids. He about to die. Hey, I'm telling y'all, Mayweather looking like the next Chad with is it Chad Brunswick? I can't think of the dude's name, but the little African dude that played Black Panther that died because he was going to the Met Galas and all that, and he sold out. I ain't gonna lie, family. Mayweather looking so sick right now. Y'all pray for that boy. He down there about to fall over after he done signed Gervonta Davis, trying to get in between his dip and hand. But this all because they are actors, y'all. They got to distract y'all from what's really going on. Babylon is falling. God is almost here. Condemnation and judgment is near, family. Reproof of sin, judgment, and sin. I keep forgetting this, family. Sin, judgment, and righteousness. And that come from John 16, KJV version only, family. 16:11. Get you some Apocrypha. No King Solomon. Leave that where it's at. But let's listen to this boy, because, man, what we're going to get and dissect from here is very important, family.
He's responsible for everything that has been blessed and granted to us. That's what we try to tell young kids, that it's important to have God in your life. And
I have to agree with you on that one.
I ain't gonna lie. When you gotta dig that hard, that deep down for some breath, family, that must mean that whatever again inside of you is not holding it together like it need to be, family. If you that young and you gotta grab that much out of your system, that must mean your chakra root must be blown out, and it must be sitting up there in that big ass head, because if you remove that helmet, brother, if you remove that helmet off your head, boy, then that bitch would be oblong, family. You would look like some of those old Egyptian alien looking boys who head go from right to left, family, not up and down and to the side, family. I'm talking about a spherical shape. I'm saying your head from the front will be elongated towards the back, family, and it would look like you got a blowout kit on your head, but the fro is only at the back. So imagine a ducktail, family, being blown out to the max, family. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you overhear me, family? Do you understand me? That's why you know that these big head foreign motherfuckers have bit off the Yakub, what's the dude? The Sabian energy, family. You big head, planet Nibiru, looking the Netta, y'all on the Netaru, hetero. Y'all ain't no heterosexuals. Y'all are asexual, transsexual, loving, Baphomet loving mother. Come on, man. Let's get to it, man. Y'all sold the kids out, family. And y'all gonna know that P. Diddy was selling our kids at the end of this video, y'all. So if P. Diddy was doing it, and then he brought in the highest label mates, and then Busta Rhymes, and he brought in this one, and then he was up under Andre Harrell and Heavy D, and all of these, then y'all, it's gonna make sense, y'all, that all of these people, y'all, they have been trafficking not only kids, family. Aaliyah, y'all not gonna stand up for Left Eye, y'all. Y'all not gonna stand up for all the people that y'all love and care about that really was good people in this industry that got turned upside down. I don't know what y'all doing, family. I'm talking about from the young to the old, family. We need to stand for what's right. It's time, y'all.
Now, you have produced records for the best that there is. And And you're so young. How did you start with this whole thing?
I started really dancing in music videos, just trying to just get a job and make ends meet. I went to college at Howard University, and so that's how I was paying some bills by dancing in music videos. And that's how I sort of behind the scenes. They kind of intrigued me, so I started working for free. I took an internship, and I would work for record companies for free, like a record company called Uptown MCA Records.
Right.
And that's how I got my start, from behind the scenes, just working for free. And then when a job came, and then just working for free. That's how I got my stuff free, like a record company called Uptown MCA Records.
Right.
And that's how I got my
Oh my God, y'all.
just working for free. And then when a job.
When I'm telling y'all, I got these fools beat. I ain't even really showed y'all my real homework, y'all. I got really deep dive homework. But I just realized I keep wanting to get ready to deep dive with y'all. But if I do that and I don't take a couple little baby steps with y'all, I'm going to lose y'all. So I'm starting off right here to where when I do the deep dive, y'all will be able to go back and realize, man, this boy was sent by God himself. He could have not been around playing around when he said that he was going to get serious. He must have had to be trying to get serious with God through his up and downs to really get here and understand and connect all of this, not only from the banking, not only from your Golden Glove boxing, not only from your Grammy Oscar Award winning Hollywood actors, not only from your Medal of Honor, Purple Heart, governmental A, man. I'm fit to show y'all, bro. Your NCAAP, your Image Award, mother, they all tied. Your Pulitzer Award, fam. Do you hear your Nobel Peace Prize? I got them all up under me, family. You hear me? So y'all need to get behind the real man, bro. That's fit to stand up and fight for what's real and for what's right, family, and not just for anything, family. Hey, if I'm following God and Christ and the Spirit of truth, then why are y'all not trying to support me? Hey, shout out to Kevin Gillespie, man. Kev Rowe. Shout out to the Chief Rowe family, the School of God family. I'm just making my own little minor teachings in school over here and taking what God gave me, family. Listen, brother. Listen, sisters. It's that time. This boy P. Diddy, a sellout, man. He done sold people out, family. We ain't gonna do it no more. No more.
Came available, I was like one of the most likely candidates, and I got a chance, and I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, and that it all happened pretty quickly for you, from being an intern to being.
God damn, Rosie. That head big, baby. That head is large. Oh, you a pygmy. You one of them homunculuses. First of all, I ain't gonna lie. If y'all look at P. Diddy right now and look at P. Diddy down there clone, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. That boy look totally different. That's what you know about some bioengineering and some what they call gene splicing. But the P. Diddy of the 1999, 1970, 2001 look totally different from the P. Diddy in 2022, 2020. Y'all better do y'all homework and check and see that these people have definitely been playing around with these scientists and doing things they shouldn't have been doing, family. But look at Rosie head, family.
Grateful for that.
Yeah, and that it all happened.
Rosie, what in the hell is going on with your head, baby? B-Bo Lottie got more head than she got body. Hey, goddamn me. I see what you were talking about now, Mike Epps family. You sold out for show too, but you was around a world, because as soon as you go to LA, it can be your own little world. A world full of big head, little bitty motherfuckers, family. I can only imagine if you were a little bit taller than everybody else, then when you got around Cat Williams, Kevin Hart, people like Roseanne, P. Diddy, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, all these people, family, all these people are below 5'5", feet 5. They below 5'5", family. Only so few people tall like Terry Crews, Jason Momoa. Only so few people are tall in the industry, y'all. From the political realm to whatever realm, it's not too many tall motherfuckers. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. Excuse me. Let alone, it ain't too many tall motherfuckers that's in higher positions of power. It's really a lot of these mini-me looking motherfuckers that's in the positions of power, because it go back to those Medici days and the Warburg days and the Rothschilds. That what they hosted up was fat little midget motherfuckers that was taking over like the when they do their artwork, it's like a royal set of kings and queens that look like some little chubby little Easter egg mother. And I know there was like them trying to tell us that those are the people they serve, because those are the people that sold out at the same time, the Afro-Americans, at the same time that Marcus Garvey and Haile Selassie was doing what they doing. So these little midget motherfuckers, they took over at the same time that all you melanated people took over. All y'all came together, 50 nations deep, 7.8 billion people in the world, at least 7.2 billion people went against God's people, family. That's crazy. That's a lot of people, y'all. let's listen to Roseanne, because another thing, he's on Roseanne's show. So even though he's up under MCA and Uptown before, and now he has his Diddy record company. I don't know if he got it yet, but I'm sure he got it because Mason on it. Roseanne is who is bringing him up on her show. So really right now, he's subservient to Roseanne. Roseanne is his boss right now. And Roseanne is up under a lot of other people. But just see how this conversation flow. We finna go another 10 minutes and then we done, y'all.
Pretty quickly for you, from being an intern to being on the cover of the Rolling Stone.
Now look at this. Before, let me stop it, y'all, too, though. This is the MK Mind Ultra at its finest, y'all. If you really look at P. Diddy eyes, this is a young man that's been sold out, family. This wrong, family. This is before the death of Biggie, family. But again, this is what the haunted life of and death of Jeff Buckley. That they put him on the front cover, but understand, just even if you read the cover, just imagine that everything that's on this cover, they sticking in his head and saying you got to get find a way to put this in music and in movies and clothes and put this out to the people so they can be split-minded and be thinking about all of these different little people that they would hold up as idols, hold up as people that they can say, oh, this is somebody that aspired to be. Hey, that person was a good trumpet player, or they was a good artist. That what they did is all types of art, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So you can be a philosopher, a psychologist, and still be into the arts. So there's plenty of people that we didn't try to learn from and say like, oh, because that person is a linguist, linguistic, they into linguistics, and they are the highest that they are. And I like that, but they also like this person and they like that person. So because you like that person and they like other people, but the other people they like are evil. They're not saying, hey, I liked this one song by them, but in hindsight, like with R. Kelly, I like R. Kelly music, but what R. Kelly did and what he doing and what he maybe could have stood for, I'm not messing with it at all. But R. Kelly, besides music, R. Kelly might got a way that he would have taught you to say, hey, y'all, you know, as I was going through all this, I showed y'all how to build y'all own record company up from the ground up. So if y'all see at the end that I did sell out and I did mess up and I went back, I still gave y'all a little bit for y'all to build on through all this madness. Do you hear what I'm saying, family? That even people that have failed to this madness sometimes have still left a beautiful gem for the rest of us to really listen to and be able to build upon. But that's why you don't worship no man. That's why you don't worship wood, stone, and all of this. And that's why I say it's time, y'all, to end it, family. At the end of this interview right here with P. Diddy, you should be ready to stand up and fight for all the people that's been at P. Diddy parties, all the people that's been at Jay-Z Rock Nation brunches, all of these little people that been at all of these little fundraising charities, all of these secret organization meetings, family. It's time, y'all. Our people are dying right now. While y'all at the club, while y'all sitting in y'all houses chilling, while y'all out and about at y'all family gatherings right now, bro, it's little children that's being trafficked by way of P. Diddy, Jay-Z, and Snoop Dogg, y'all, and everybody else of the industry, family. That's why everybody's running outside the country. That's why Freaky Meek and this boy getting caught up, and that's why they the dude who was doing his Love album is exposing him, y'all. More and more people is going to be exposed, y'all. Them Jeffrey Epstein documents is not for fake. P. Diddy Star Island is the same thing as Jeffrey Epstein Island and all the islands they had before when they couldn't have jurisdiction on the land, family. So they are pirates, family. They are all merchants, family. They are your modern day what you would say, pretty much aliens, because they are foreigners to a land that's not theirs. Do you hear what I'm saying? By law, they are aliens, family. They had to take on what they would call a citizenship status, which is called nationalizing themselves. They had to, what's the word? Patriate themselves. They had to repatriate to another country. They call that what is it called in the law book? When you naturalize yourself. Do you hear me? Do you understand that Rico is not dumb at all, family? That I am not sent from the one of confusion, that I am sent from the one to let you know that it is real, y'all. So let's finish listening to this, because I'm doing a lot of commentary, but that's just to show y'all, man, within these first few episodes of the Rico show, that Rico is a golden disciple, family. They didn't let the real GDs of the dough in the dough. I'm of God, family, and I'm gonna keep producing of what's God's, family. So don't think I'm here to try to just hurt the people or just try to blame the people or try to just call everybody out and not own up to my own mistakes. I do that with my Father God every day. So again, y'all, I'm not perfect and I have made mistakes and I've owned up to them with each and every person that I feel like I needed to with. And so if it's anybody that I'm out there missing, reach me. My DMs is open. Reach out to me, y'all. Definitely, I'm here and I'm available. And I apologize again for anything that I might have done that y'all might have felt was wrong and I wronged anybody, y'all. That's from the deepest of my heart, y'all. And so that's why I've been fighting, even when I was doing it wrong, or even when I felt like I was right and was doing right. So let's get it, man. P. Diddy, y'all going down.
We had Brandy on the show.
Yeah.
You produced some stuff for her,
Yes,
right?
I produced some stuff for
Brandy.
Did you know she had such a crush on you? She said she could hardly look at you when you walked in the room. She had
Mary J. Blige.
I kind of figured
Jodeci.
there was a problem. I was whenever I worked with her, she
Oh, that's another thing, y'all. I didn't get to say at that City College event, family. When we get, I might break that down. Like I said, it's just so much information. We might return to this in about 2 months because I'm really trying to get out a certain amount of information. Then I'm gonna go back and start really doing cuts, shorts, and reels, and just start holding lectures. Cause I'm gonna give y'all an in-depth video breakdown, and then after that, I'm gonna start teaching right from my social media, y'all. I'm gonna hold lecture. Yeah, I got y'all beat right now. But either which way, when those dying kids died at City College, y'all, it was everybody in attendance, family. Everybody was there. All your entertainers, a lot of your social people in the your socialites, all your people that was in the political realm, they were at that. Not every big person, and not every, but I'm saying for the most part, it was in New York, y'all. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was there, family. It's crazy. They took part in that ritual. They knew what was supposed to go on. They knew that was about to happen exactly the way it was happening, and they just allowed it to happen. That's what's really crazy.
She wouldn't let me be in the room when I worked with her. So a lot of people ask me, how was it to work with Brand?
Yeah.
She
What he
wouldn't let me
said?
be in the room when I worked with her. So problem I was whenever I worked with her, she wouldn't let me be in the room when I worked with her. So a lot of people ask me, how was it to work with Brandy? And I say I wouldn't.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it's a young lady. She a Christian rap artist. I'm fighting for her because I realized she up under this. When he said that, he's deflecting and lying. He worked in the room with Brandon because when he was in the room with Brandon, they were practicing not just him and Brandon. Whoever him and Brandon was in the room with is always sexual occult practice magic going on. So unfortunately, Brandon might have been a younger female having to be subservient to this sick, nasty shit, bro. So I'm fighting for you, Brandy. I understand, Ray J, why you twisted and ballistic, bro. Why you had to see what happened with Tupac and all of them, bro, and you just couldn't really do nothing about it, bro. Shout out Danny, boy. Danny, bro, I know you sold out back recently, bro, so you can get back and rise back up in power, family. Hey, y'all tripping. Y'all need to get and come up out of Babylon. It is that time, family.
Really know, because she would never let me in the room when she was.
You lying, bro. You
Not
lying,
a bad
bro.
thing, huh?
Damn.
You have your own.
Rosie, goddamn, baby, that head is large, family. That little body, them little shoulders and little arms. I know that when you get up from this motherfucking desk, if they really showed us what you look like in real life, family, you might be shorter than the desk, family. Your head might barely come up to the desk at my teacher's school, family. And I was standing over my teacher's desk at school at 3rd and 4th, 5th grade, 2nd grade, family. I was already taller than the desk. So you looking like you at about 30 right here, and you still shorter than the desk. Man, come on, man. Y'all talk to me, family.
You have your own record label now.
Yes, I have my own record label. All of my artists on my record label. I'm on my own record label. It's called Bad Boy Entertainment.
And this young man is on your label, and his
name is Mace.
Look Mace's face, y'all. Now do Mace. Listen to the way he talk. Mace barely go say anything, y'all. Do Mace. When y'all look at his face, do he look like he is really there? Do he look like he's really coherent, family? Or do he look like he's under the Hollywood hippie culture, counter-revolution, LSD? We're going to pump him up. My MK Ultra split his mind by way of vigils and sigils and sexual magical approach, occultism, magical practice of Antoine LaVey, African Bambaataa, A. Hassan Campbell. I understand, brother. Sinetta, YP. Sinetta, you the elder to all of this shit, bro. With you and Polite, y'all wrong, brother. YP, I'm fighting for you, bro. Yeah, man. The people around you, YP, they wrong, bro. But YP, you shouldn't have went into it, brother. But either which way, Mace family, all that church stuff ain't gonna say. You gotta come out and say what's real and what you're really seeing at that bad boy label, bro. It's time. It's time, brother, because it's fucked up to see you as a young man looking and talking the way you talking, bro. When I know you had more sense and more life in you than this prior to them doing what they did to you, bro. Man, hey, y'all protect y'all little root chakra, y'all little booty holes, man, because y'all letting y'all booties getting loose. And after that, it ain't no coming back. I'm realizing this unfortunate, family. Man, hold your butthole tight, family. Sheesh.
Yes, Mace. His CD, it went #1, debuted at #1.
Yes. Yes, I mean that's like astonishing. The only other person to do that is like myself and Snoop Dogg and
Just saying, family. Now y'all know This is how you catch him. He said the only ones to go number one right now besides him. So they mean Jayz ain't even went number one yet. This is what you call your pioneers of evil, family. He said Snoop Dogg, and he said Mace just went number one. So I say again, because Biggie and Tupac ain't got killed yet, then Jay-Z has not made his grand entrance into the game. But P. Diddy is over Jay-Z, family. Because if P. Diddy came up with it, and Jay-Z just like your hidden hand, but knowing that P. Diddy is connected to all of this, family, P. Diddy, the first record, the first person to own his little record label. So Jay-Z really would be following in P. Diddy's footsteps under Andre Harrell and all of that to say P. Diddy was rapping, he was doing that. You know, he was doing it all. He in the movies, he in the show. Andre Harrell and them wasn't doing it, bro, because they learned from their masters to say the best ones are the ones that are hidden hand. You're not supposed to be out on the forefront. So that's why P. Diddy getting in trouble, because he wanted to live in the limelight. But they already knew. They said we need somebody out here to be on the limelight and in the background doing what we're doing. So we already know what time it is. In 2024, time is up. They knew what time it was, family, through they math and science. So we're going to get to that in a little while. But yeah, man, I'm telling y'all right out, the machine of the devil of the Baphomet been in play. So y'all think Mace just went really number one under P. Diddy just because whatever reason? It's to say that if P. Diddy went number one and Snoop Dogg went number one and then he went number one, they all working for the same machine, family. The same Baphomet beast, magical, hermetic, alchemical machine of evil, bruh. AI mixed with man and woman and the Baphomet to create these individuals right here, y'all. That's what I'm showing y'all, family. These people are evil, y'all. Doja Cat, Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Tiana Taylor, Iman Shumpert, your Chance the Rappers, your Post Malone, all of them, family. All of them. It don't matter. Ella May, her. No matter how nice they look on the outside, family, they're at these parties. Come on now.
Congratulations to you. When did you start rapping? How old were you?
I started rapping about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And I basically went to Atlanta to meet somebody else, but I'm gonna go.
Yeah. When did you start rapping?
Now, if y'all go listen to Tizo, if y'all go listen to a lot of people interviews, y'all, this is how you can tell that they under the drugs right now. In fact, Mace is right now under drugs right now, y'all. He is under the influence of not some drugs he wanted to take, but hallucinogenics and stuff that'll slow your mind and brain down to the point to where you're not really yourself. He is under the MK Mind Ultra, family. The compartmentalization. And that's why from a year from to date, from around here, I think just a year later, he left the label, family, and say, I'm going to God, man. What the fuck is y'all doing in this industry? That's what he really wanted to say. Y'all raping kids, y'all doing this. Instagram for that, YouTube for the R word. Hey, man, they doing this to the kid, but I got to fight on, family. They doing this to the kids, to the women, the human trafficking, the S trafficking. It's like, come on now, y'all. They slipping drugs in the drinks, in the liquor. Gene Deal and them just exposed, and Ben said it, though, that they are dropping liquid LSD into the bottles of champagne. Shout out Champagne Poppy, your Draconian. They eat kids, family. They eat women, family. So y'all been thinking this stuff cool. Jay Prince, all of them is sold out, family. You hear me? Duke the Jeweler. You hear me? Take off, family. Those are sacrifices for everybody to eat off of, family. So listen to Mace again and how slow he talking and knowing that's not the real Mace, family. That's him, but it ain't him. Do you understand me? Do you overstand me? If P. Diddy talking as fast and as fluid as he's talking, he trying to talk for Mace, and you don't think Mace could have talked for himself? What reason why wasn't Mace talking for himself? What could have he been under? Who could he have been scared of? More questions to be answered on the next episode of Who in the Hell Runs the World? Hip Hop, Media, Hollywood, and this system of the beast. Let's get it.
And how old were you?
I started rapping about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And I basically went to Atlanta to meet somebody else, but I ran into Puff and he gave me a shot. And I just try to make the best of my opportunity.
And you sure have done that.
Bro, that's evil, bro. You can see, man, Puff, your little chipmunk, Chippendale, goofy mouth head ass boy. That's fucked up, bro. How he can sit there and smile and laugh, and Roseanne can know what the fuck really didn't happen to Mace. Like, bro, y'all don't know. Everybody that sit back and watch this all through the 90s, y'all. Y'all was sitting back and watching people get sold out, family, right in front of y'all face, family, going up on these TV shows, being used and abused, family, in all more ways than one, family, and it's messed up, family. I feel it in my heart right now. Just even when I posted this on my Instagram a month and a half ago, bro, That's why they scrub my Instagram and my social medias, but God say no, it's no more. Ryan Garcia will have somebody fighting for him. Kev Rowe, Kevin Gillespie do have somebody going and taking it further, family. And so again, this is wrong, family. This is wrong, family. Jay-Z, P. Diddy, Snoop, bro. Y'all coming down, family. Medici, Warburgs, Rothschilds, and all ones attached from Rockefeller, J.P. Morgan, whoever y'all want to name, the Seagrams, the Braufmans, whatever companies, man. Y'all going down, family.
How does it feel to be 19 and number one?
Feels so good.
Yeah.
The boy is 19, family. He 19, family. Damn, that's fucked up, family.
I'll bet. It beats a lot of other places you could be, right? Yeah.
Bruh, let's rewind that back just 20 seconds. He down there want to cry, bruh. He down there want to scream and get up out of there like Ryan Garcia, family. He looking like, damn, bro, this shit really whacked in a bitch, family. On my mama, G. On my mama, G. Look in his heart, family. Look in his mind, family. Look in his spirit, family. How y'all can't see this through the TV, family? How y'all, I'm going to tell y'all right now, we do the real, that 8 and 12 probably going to add up to 666. The 999, the 369. They put it right in your face, family. Y'all tripping.
And you sure have done that. How does it feel to be 19 and number one?
Feels so good.
Yeah. I'll bet. It beats a lot of other places you could be, right? Yeah. So what do you have coming up? You touring? What are you doing?
Yes, we're touring right now. I have a gift for you.
Rocky.
Can I give you a gift
Of
now?
course, I'd love a gift from you.
Yeah, we're on tour now. We're on a worldwide tour, and we brought you a tour jacket. Puff Daddy and the family.
Wow, thank you so much. And that's beautiful.
I ain't gonna lie, that jacket look clean though, like a motherfucker. Shit, if I was in the 90s, I probably would have had one of them bad actors on. Talking about if I was out the East Coast, talking about Flip Squad, Flip, hey man. But look here, that's why I say ain't nothing new under the sun, man. Afro Americans was your best designers, family. They did it the best, the food the best, family, the music the best, family. So that's why his little Panamanian, Dominican, Colombian act came and bit off the Afro Americans. P. Diddy. That's why P. Diddy suck at rapping. What he said, I came in as a dancer and as an intern, family. P. Diddy ain't nobody. Y'all done held him up and Carisha and everybody up under the Jay-Z Rock Nation. They are lame, family. Jay-Z, Germanic, these people is lame, family. Lame to the game. And I don't want to get just at my foreigners, but it's just to say y'all are not the Afro-American, bro. Y'all are Ishmael, Esau, Cain, Japheth, and Ham, family. And y'all are the Canaanites and the descendants of Cain and all that other good stuff, family. So, man, it's time to unclean yourselves and give it back to the Afro-Americans. But what's most important that I want y'all to hear is coming up right now. So we need to really listen, y'all. So when we bring in the next show, y'all would have said that yesterday, day before, or whenever I listened to the last episode of Rico, I for sure learned something, my father. And if I learned something from Rico, and he said he learned this from God, then God, I know that you are real. So y'all know what the deal is. Let's get to it.
The Puff Daddy Scully.
A Puff Daddy Scully. Let me just put it on. The Puff Daddy hat. There we go.
Yeah.
Rosie in the house.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all now, Rosie don't like black people, family. She don't give a damn about no black people. But what she is a paid actor to make sure that people like P. Diddy, she's a medium for P. Diddy. So for P. Diddy to get to the white audience and the Indian audience and the Arabic audience, or just for P. Diddy to get to the Afro-American audience, because that's the most important audience. Because to say, just like y'all gonna know that Funk Master Flex tried to come out and do Dominican music when he first came out, and they said, Funk Master Flex, if you don't stop and cut that shit and play that Afro-American shit so we can get these people and get them hooked on, and then therefore now you became the great Funk Master Flex that everybody know in New York. But in hindsight, Funk Master Flex is from them islands, but they bit off the Afro-American culture, family. It's all people that surrounded the Americas that's not really from the core of America, the heart of America, bit off and then regurgitated it and twisted it to make it a duality, bro. So where you would think you believe in God and you would think that you following God's word and doing the right things in life, no matter what industry you're in, what occupation, what you believe in, which way you believe, you would think that you're doing the right work, the light work, the real good stuff. In hindsight, you're doing trash, BS, demonic, confusionist, BS, and you don't even really know it, family. And so that's why I say it's that time, family. It's definitely that time. You can't. Well, I feel say, let's get to it. Hold on.
How's your little baby boy?
Oh, my son is doing great.
Yeah, he's great. How is he 3 years old?
Yes, he's 3 years old. He'll be 4 next month.
What's his name?
His name's Justin.
Justin, does he come on the road with you ever? Or?
He's coming on the road with me tonight, and you know, I get to spend a lot of time with him, and you know, that's the most important thing.
He know he messed over Justin, bro. Justin, man, I'm fighting for you, bro. You brought your son on them tour buses, bro. You let them people hold your son. Did you let them touch Justin, bro? P. Diddy, you are not a good father, brother. You are not a good man, sir. You, Jay-Z, Snoop, y'all going down, family. Snoop, how did you let your son get on the cover of that magazine looking so flamboyant, looking so transvest, looking so metro, looking so transband for me? Snoop, dog, how did you do that, sir? How did you let your son get up there and you act like a Dwayne Wade daddy and almost let your son go all the way to the other side and then bring him back up years later looking like, oh man, I'm back straight and I'm good. And come on, man. Confusion at its finest, y'all. Bro, y'all wrong as men and parents, bro. Y'all wrong, bro.
In my life, he's just the greatest.
Well, it's a wonderful thing. You know, I think that you're a great guy, a great role model.
Listen to this now. Listen to this, though. Listen to this. Listen to this.
Well.
You know something? I bought a plate of yours at a charity. Cause I have my own charity, Daddy.
Now, listen now. This is what's most important in this episode. If you ain't learned nothing else for this episode, hold on to these charitable events, y'all. Hold on to them, y'all. And understand that when Rico connect all these charitable events together, y'all gonna understand that the biggest charitable organization came out of God's trust. And because God's people was the Afro-American people and the civilizers and the people that was under the royal nations of Great Britain. And we were living in Japan, we lived in Europe, we lived in Australia, we lived in Africa, we lived in Americas, but America was our homeland, family. America was the heartland of the world, family. You hear me? But we had royal colonies all over under the Dutch company, the East and West Indian company, the African company. Each one of these companies, bro, was owned by King George and King James and their family. Well, King George, I believe, I don't know when all the companies started, but I can say for sure that, again, King George was the one who owned all of it and started trying to help the people. And then they went against King George, which was an Afro-American man, descendant of King James, who was an Afro-American. And so that's what I'm telling y'all, bro. These people wasn't none of these other people. King James is not P. Diddy Daddy. King George is not Snoop Dogg, Turkish-looking, German, man, Arabic, what's the name? I'm going to say Nickelodeon. Nick Cannon looking at, because Nick Cannon, what's that boy name? I cannot think of these people's name right now. Yeah, I do not be worried about them until I get to talking about them. If I do a little studying, but either which way though, it's going to be called Daddy's House, the charity, family. And so we go connect some charities together at the next show. So y'all listen to what he's saying right here, bro. They done sold people out, bro, and they will go and support and buy things that people, charities and charitable events, supporting people, giving them millions of dollars to support human trafficking. And we're not standing for this no longer, bro. No more human trafficking, y'all. No more. No more death. No more murder. No more usury. Shout out King Vaughn, Dolph, all the women and the men in the industry they got, man.
You're doing so well.
You know something? I bought a plate of yours at a charity. Cause I have my own charity, Daddy's House for Underprivileged Children.
And what exactly does that do?
That just goes around the different inner cities, and instead of preaching to the kids and talking like talking to them like you're an elder, it's more like giving kids different experiences. Cause I feel like I am where I'm at right now because I've had the different experiences. Before you tell these motherfucking experiences and where you taking these kids to, because you ain't told us where you taking these kids to, but he taking kids from the inner city now, y'all. P. Diddy just admitted that he's been taking kids from the inner city, y'all. This is back in 91, bro. Mace is only 19 years old, y'all. He's taking kids from the inner city, family. You hear me? And he said instead of being an elder to them, instead of teaching them and showing them what's right, family, teaching them about God, family, instead of doing that, P. Diddy is supposed to take them somewhere he should not be taking them, y'all. And when he take them now, guess what? Guess who meeting them over there? People like Hillary Clinton, people with like a Charles Darwin type of mind, a Karl Marxist, an occultic type of mind, Antoine LaBey, Aleister Crowley type of mind. So P. Diddy, in fact, took children from the inner cities of America, family, and brought them in different places. So you know what that is called? Trafficking, family. This is a RICO act at its finest, family. And RICO go present it, family. So I know my Grand Army of the Republic. I know the CIA and the FBI and everybody who really, the ATF, everybody who really fit to shut this shit down for God and expose all of this shit, family. Excuse my language. Know that RICO put in work, family, and know that they've been watching my social media and my Instagram and my phone personally for a minute, family, because
I'm gonna let y'all know right now. They invade all our privacy. They see everything you post. They see everything you talk about. This is not a joke, family. They know what's going on. They got all of the devices they need and been had it for thousands of years, family, to spy on everybody they wanted to. This is not a game. So if y'all think y'all done had real privacy, y'all have had no real privacy. So I already built up myself to know that once I went out there and I went and fought, I said, well, God, I know it's going to be giants and titans at another level that I had to be ready and prepared for. So I thank my Father, because these evil mother will smile in your face all day and bring in a legion that's under him. He's only a low-level worker to this whole system of evil. So I'm exposing low-level, family. This is only the feet of the snake, family. But I'm already cutting off the head by just showing y'all this and how they support each other. Because this is the only reason he even up on her show. Because not only did he have his own charity, guess what he about to say? Who charity he supported? You hear me? Do you understand me, family?
Of life instead of just being trapped in the cities.
Right.
So I try to take them to computer camps and take them to
computer
Africa
camp.
Take
Africa?
Them, you know,
you taking kids from the inner city of America to Africa? Nigga, what the is you doing, family? Why is you taking our people? Who let their kids go to Africa with P. Diddy, family? Who let their kids go to Africa to computer classes with little geeky nerds who will be into the Masons and all these occultic practices? And I'm not saying nothing wrong with being wrong with computers, family, but coding, family. He's talking about he putting them into coding and algorithms, family. So they mean he taking kids who they will sell out and learn how to teach them to be able to, because he just said, hey man, Mace was #1, family. So let me tell y'all this. If you teach somebody how to code and program, and then you put them in the media empire, then therefore you got somebody that knows how to work the algorithm of the computer to say if somebody like Ryan Garcia get up there and he get to yelling that kids are being trafficked at the highest level and he up there with 16.3 million followers or whatever, and everybody looking at him, well, therefore, family, they have somebody that P. Diddy in traffic, and therefore they can go and start saying, well, hey, we could start putting our content about Nicki Minaj and them beefing, and then we go talk about Adrian Bronner, then they'll go take for the fight, and we go say that Ryan Garcia smoked drug, and we go do, and so they got people that's on the computer side pushing this algorithm, and they got your people that's on the side of we getting in front of this camera, and we go tell the people, hey man, come listen to me, I know what I'm talking about. And that's a legion against Ryan Garcia, family. There can be 1 billion people at least against Ryan Garcia, family. 1 billion people, that's enough, family. Just 10,000 people is enough against one man to confuse the people of the world. But if he got 1 billion people, it's 7.8 billion people in the world. How many people y'all think are biting off of this? How many people do y'all think are deflecting from shit like this right here, family? I'm telling y'all right now, it's at least 6 billion. That's an alarming number, family. It's at least 6 billion people that get up every day ready to deflect from shit like this. That's hurting the real Afro-American people, the real Jews, the real Israelites of God, and all the people of the world. So I don't know what y'all standing for and what y'all really fighting for, family. But Tizo, I got you, family. Kev Rowe, I got you, family. Ace Dead Raven, you tripping. Big J, come on back home. Bino, you wrong, family. Fix it, family. All my people, Scotty, I love you, brother. I'm praying for you. I know you have a lot on your heart. Hey, for everybody else, family, Pooh Diddy, man, you tripping, bro. You ran off on a good nigga. Jerry, hey, we still cool, family. You know, it's one day at a time, one step at a time. But hey, family, you got to know Trayvon Williams, he been rubbing around with them white folks, family. So that's why your boy, you know, hey, man, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all. A lot of people have sold out, man. Jay Prince has sold out, y'all. Look, by the time I'm done with this, I'm gonna connect the mafia with the bankers, with the black people, and how at the north, the south, the east, and the west, they had to set up trafficking rings. So Jay Prince, you are a trafficker, sir. And your ass is going down, family. You set up Duke the Jeweler. You set up Takeoff. But again, sometimes these people sold themselves out, bro. But Jay Prince, family, you are, in fact, one of the lower level motherfuckers of the industry of the media information empire. Y'all going down, family. You're going down, family.
To Central Park and just show them different experiences. And I went to a foundation, a Children's Defense Fund, where you drew a plate.
That's right.
And I had bought your plate.
You're the one who bought
Run it back now. A Children's Defense Fund. Now, I need to check that out, because if this was a defense fund for the government, a Children's Defense Fund, you hear me? What kind of defense? Was it a global initiative? Was it under the global initiative of the Clinton? Let me find out, y'all. Hey, man. They going down, family, to jail and to hell. Put them on the firing squad, man. Y'all need, hey, man, y'all wrong.
Experiences and I went to a foundation, a Children's Defense Fund, where you drew a plate.
That's right.
And I had bought your plate.
You're the one who bought my plate?
I bought your plate. It cost a lot of money.
It did? Yeah. Way to go! Puff Daddy buying my plate. I love that. Yeah. It's delightful to meet you.
Oh. Now let's run that back, man. Before she shake his hand and give him the Mason handshake, family, you can look and see in his eyes that he feel awkward as hell because he know at them events they doing sick shit too. He know that the people that's at them events are the people that's some of the highest people at the world, but at the same time, some of the lowest people at the world. But it's all connected. And to say we got to keep the people in between in this Hellion dialect. So you got your lower level and your higher level people knowing that there's evil going on at the highest level, family, lies and deceit. No more, family. But it's to say that, again, he went to this before. He went to this before and been into this game and introduced into this game. And I'm going to show y'all who introduced to him. Not the next episode. Next episode, we for the touch back in on Jay-Z and Beyonce and all of them. And then we go jump down more back into history. But I got to bring it up back into the present. But I just got to give y'all the history, bro, so y'all know. Rico know what the fuck he's talking about. So when I jump into the 60s and the 70s and the 80s, you won't be distracted and you won't feel like, dang, I don't want to listen to the 60s or the 30s or the 20s. You gonna already know, man, this shit is go all the way back to the present. That if you don't know your past, how can you know your present and be ready for the future? You feel me? So one day at a time, one step at a time, man. Hit that like, subscribe, and share. The devil don't play foul, but God do. And that's what I'm making do what it do and not what it don't do. You feel me? So again, this little cheesy, little marshmallow head, little boy head look like the back of my heel, family. That's crazy, family. That y'all little round head, Gumby shaped head looking motherfucker then took off, family. And with the devil and went on into heaven, not heaven, hell on earth, but you're calling it heaven. And this is not heaven, family.
I love that. Yeah. It's delightful to meet you. Oh, pleasure. Continued success. Not that you would need it from me. Mace, thank you so much for being here on the show.
And God bless you and your children.
Thank you very much.
He said, God bless you and your children, family. Now, let me run it back. I had stopped talking. I looked down. But she did the Mason handshake to both of them. But just look at his face and look how he just laughing. He know that he been doing wrong, family. Man, Justin and Miss Kim Porter and Cassie, all the people that was hurt, all the women that was hurt up under this crazy maniac, egotistical person that came under people like Dr. Malachi York, the Bobby Hemmets, your Jay Valentines, your Polites, your Sinettas, all of these people, your Heavy D's, your Russell Simmons, your Quincy Jones or Quincy, whoever they were, family. These people are evil, family. They evil, y'all. Come up, get away from them. Your whoever Aristus, your Leon Coheres, all of these people are evil, family.
It's way to go. Puff Daddy buying my plate.
Look at this awkward look right here. He know he did wrong, bro. Mason handshake, Mason handshake, Mason handshake, family. There it is right there. You see it? That's the hand. That's the subservient. She grabbing his hand. He putting his hand up like a little bi. A bi, like a little lady, you know what I'm saying? And she putting the thumb on top to let them know that this is what it is. You have signed a deal with Satan, and this is how you go. So you can have 10 million views, 10 billion views, 10 million in the bank, 10 billion in the bank, 10 billion wherever. You can have all of these people behind you. But guess what? You know who in front of you? Satan. So you get ready to kiss that ass every time we say so. And so I'm fighting for what's real, y'all. You know, I've been here a little longer than what I said I was. I was really supposed to do a quick hit piece, but you know, an in-depth breakdown is what y'all need so y'all can really understand that when I'm doing them quick hit pieces and I'm not doing no slowing down because I want to steamroll through, that y'all can know how to just slow the information down and keep up and knowing that Rico is really presenting the information very well, very strategically, very articulated. That once I got all my stuff together and I got real support from my community, that I'm going to raise people up, more sheep into shepherds, because we must be able to get one day at the Supreme Court, y'all. Not the Supreme Court. We really just need to repent to God and be able to know enough law and history to where God will just make it do what it do, because it's already happening. But if we got to go to the Supreme Court and use the supreme law, that means we need to know the law, the Bible, 1828 dictionary, a little bit Black Laws dictionary. We need a little bit for sure the Magna Carta, Aaron's Rod by the minister George Gillespie, which would be a forefather of Kevin Gillespie, just like Dizzy Gillespie is a forefather of Kevin Gillespie. King George Gillespie, George Washington Gillespie is going back to Gillespie, y'all, because you need your Gillespie gills to swim underwater, and then you need your Gillespie goggles to see, and then you need a heart of God to even walk on top of the water. You need to be with Christ, family. That is the only door. And so that's why it goes back to the Son of God and then the Son of Man, which is Gillespie, family. And then therefore, when you tap into what's true, then therefore you can tap into John 16 and become a spirit of truth. So like I say, even though I stumble on my words, y'all, I really just be talking fast. I be steamrolling. My brain got a lot in it that's good. I really don't have too much negativity in my brain no more, or BS. So again, I just want to thank y'all for each and everything y'all do, family, because we walking and we talking one day at a time, one step at a time, and we go get to it, man. I love y'all. Peace, blessings to the chat. One day at a time, one step at a time. I hit my social medias, Rico Living, really on all of them, but it's a Rico _ Living on Threads and Instagram. Swag King 16 on Snapchat though, but Rico Living on Facebook. Follow hit that Cash App. If you feel like what I'm saying is real, then shoot for sure. If you feel that you want to spare or you want to give and donate, then holler at your boy on that Cash App at $RICOSGOLD1, the number one symbol, not ONE, because God is the one and only, family. And when we come back next time, we're going to talk about a little bit about the Braufmans, their paper planes, Jayz, Warner Chapel, and then I'm going right into the science of the music, y'all. We're going right into this to the 528, the 428, the tuning, the frequencies, the psychotrauma, and how it all has caused us to fall asleep and be really sleepwalking on earth, really thinking we're doing the best that we can do, leading our people into the best that we can. And in hindsight, we are the government's experiment and prisoners of war to say we got to keep these people dead in the heart and in the mind, no matter what color you is. But for the most part, I'm talking to my Afro-Americans, the real Jews, the real Hebrews, the real Israel is real. ISREAL, not Israel. These people, man, they not American, family. Let's get it, man. God is good. God is good.